Hi, everyone. It's good to be here. No jet lag at all, just a little bit. But it's an honor. It's an honor to be here. It's an honor to move the dial. It feels that every day we move it a little bit, and today it's a really big step. So thank you. Thank you, Mars, for hosting this event. Thank you, Jody, Danielle, for this strong and important initiative. Thank you, Mayor Tori and the team, for visiting us in Israel and now hosting us here. I'm really excited to be here. I want to acknowledge Dana Segev. Where are you? Dana Segev, my colleague that is leading our Canadian market. Zion Barras. Zion, our venture partner in Canada. And to all our investors in the crowd. I saw a few of you. Now I don't see anyone, but hi. Everyone talks about Israel as a startup nation. And it is amazing, and it is vibrant. And the ideas that are coming from Israel can really change the world. And even in DC, every time we had kind of a fight or a political fight, we used to bring up innovation and talk about innovation, the Israeli innovation, and it was always a winner. But I want to say, we couldn't do it without the support of the international community, without having this stage. It is very important to us as an Israeli company and as Israel to build this relationship with the Canadian market and to continue to grow it. We couldn't do it without you. So as mentioned, I started my career in politics, and yes, I'm not jealous of the current chief of staff or ambassador in Washington, D.C. I just want to say, I don't think there could be any algorithm that could predict what happened 2 months ago in the United States. But if there were, I probably would invest in that. After DC, I worked for one of the biggest consulting firms in Israel. And I want to say, I was always the only woman in the room. And when I returned to Israel, I said to myself that I have to change this reality. And it was only natural for me to join iAngels. So everyone talked about iAngels, and let me tell you what it is. First of all, iAngels is a woman company. It's founded by 2 women founders, Shadi Od Moyal and Mor Asya, led by female executive, and 16 out of our 20 employees are women. This group of extraordinary women has built the most rigorous online investment website that allow accredited investors around the world to invest in Israeli technology and create their own professional portfolio. And that was sitting in their living room and just clicking on a link. iAngels also, by all means, is changing the reality we know. It's changing the reality people invest in venture capital. It's changing the way angel investment is made. And it is changing the working environment for women in Israel. And let me tell you what it is being an organization led by women enables us to do differently and to stand out. Well, first of all, we have discipline. We've built one of the most stronger analyst team in Israel. Our investment philosophy is unmatched. We analyze every aspect of the company we invest in. We're starting with the team, the way they work together, their ability to execute, their way of thinking global from day one. Of course, we're looking at technology, its ability to scale. We're looking at the pipeline and also provide exit scenarios to our investors. We understand that investors today invest differently. And we want to make sure they receive all the information they need. The second aspect we brought is consensus and collaboration into the Israeli ecosystem within our organization. And you know what? It's just amazing to see 16 women, and we have 4 men as well, but supporting each other, empower each other, mentoring each other. And also we do the same with our portfolio companies and with the Israeli ecosystem. We collaborate, we always co-invest. The third aspect is transparency. We've built a community of thousands of accredited investors around the world that believe us and believe in us, and invested with us $15 million in 40 Israeli portfolio companies. They believe us because today investors invest different, as I mentioned. They want to invest with someone they trust, they want to see data, they want to see analytics, and we took it, optimized it, and spearheading it into the global investment ecosystem. So, as you heard, Israeli technology is everywhere. It's in our computer, cell phones, it's in our daily apps like Waze, Mobileye that prevent accidents, and Get Taxi. And by the way, regarding the narrative, yes, we do have a strong narrative, but if you talk to like 2 Israelis, you'll get 4 or 5 or 6 different narratives. And I think that's what makes the country also so special and scaling up. So how do you choose? How do you choose? You have 5,000 active startups every year. So how do you choose the best one? What will be the next Mobileye? What will be the next IPO? What will be the one that will actually affect the world? So as I said, we believe in partnership and we offer partnership. We understand that investors invest differently. And for that, we build a unique model that complements both co-investment and also rigorous due diligence. The angel investor community in Israel is quite small. As I said, we have 5,000 active startups and about 500 active local angel investors and VC. That's all. It's not a lot. So what we did in iAngels is we took those 500 active angel investors, we narrowed down to the best practice 30. When I say best practice, I mean the one with the best track records. The one when they invest in a company, usually the VC will follow on by investment. And the ones that generating 80% of the revenues in Israel. We took them, we only co-invest alongside them. And by the way, we give our investors the same terms that they receive. On top of that, as I said, we have a team of analysts in-house that does our own due diligence. So 2 tiers, we feel that it gives more confidence in that risky asset class. Then, after we see 100 companies a month, believe me, they work hard, the analysts. We serve them like coffee and cookies all day. No, not really. But after that, we only choose one company and present it on our platform. And allowing globally, global network, allowing people. I actually got an email from Iran like 2 weeks ago. A person says that, I'm not living there, but I am Iranian and I want to invest. And that was, so people from around the world had the chance to invest in top-tier Israeli companies. And we are happy to welcome you to join this community. So, what is the horizon? What is next for the Startup Nation? Well, we at iAngels believe that next for the Startup Nation is stop calling it the Startup Nation and start calling it the Partnership Nation. And today, more than ever, it is so important to achieve it. We want you to join us for this journey. We offer you a partnership. We want to share our knowledge. We want to grow. And we can only do it by creating new partnerships with private investors, with institutions, with cities like Toronto, Beijing, and San Francisco, and more. And of course, collaborating with governments. We're inviting you to join us. We're inviting you to be a part of the Startup Nation. So, before I finish, everyone take like your cell phone if you can. Yeah, that's fine. You know, speaker says usually don't like put it on side. So no, you can take it out. Just take a selfie. Not really, but look into search for iAngels.co and just register. It's take a minute. It's for free. And you'll be able to be exposed to all the Israeli startups that we are choosing to invest in. So thank you so much. Thank you for hosting us. It's a real pleasure. And I hope to see you all later.